Good morning, everyone. I'm Angel Carlos and I'm here to talk about cross-cultural management. Due to globalization, many companies today are characterized with culturalism, wherein employees from different countries work together. Example are the overseas Filipino workers, in short OFWs, employed in foreign countries. Some multinational companies based in the Philippines have foreign executives who live in major cities such as Manila and Cebu. This situation calls for skill in cross-cultural management, which is managing people in different nationalities. Managers assigned to other countries must learn how to easily adjust to people from those areas. Manager is a person responsible for controlling or part of a company or similar organization. Managers must study other cultures because their competitors, suppliers, shareholders, and employees may come from other countries. From other cultures. It's necessary for managers to know their cultures as well as to understand their way of life, and cross-cultural management gives them knowledge. Cultural intelligence pertain to knowing how to quickly adjust to a new device I, to a new diverse culture in a different work setting. National culture is like iceberg, in which the visible part is the surface level is only a minor part, and what lies below the surface level constitute the deeper and most substantial part. The visible part of national culture of the people, choices for food, fashion, music, arts and crafts, language, and performances. The deep culture of a nation is much more complex, means not easy to analyze or to understand. It reflects on the people, co- communication styles and habits, notion of courtesy and respect, concepts about time, concept about fairness and justice, attitudes towards age groups, attitude towards competition, beliefs about religion, and many more. Each country has its cultural standard or manner of conduct. This figure shows some cultural traits of American, Chinese, Germans, Indonesian, and Filipinos. The Americans are known for their individualism and achievement orientation. The Chinese people emphasize social harmony in Guanxi, a network of social relations. The Germans are known for being task and rule oriented, and Indonesia shares some common cultural traits with Filipinos, such as emphasis for conflict avoidance, which is in the manifested traits with Filipinos, such as an emphasis for conflict avoidance, which is manifested in the pakikisama or smooth interpersonal relationship that is valued by Filipinos. The Indonesians are hierarchical or emphasize to social distance between the superior and subordinate. Filipinos are also hierarchical by giving respect and obedience to authorities. That's all. Thank you.